Hi everyone, very welcome to our live session. And as you can see, I'm set here, and let's see what is the energy around you. Lovely. Let me know all the messages that are there for me, and I can also share from our channel. First of all, let's see what is your energy right now, what's happening with you. So don't think about anybody else, just look at yourself. Okay, and let's see what's my energy right now. Oh my goodness, have a look at this card. Okay, let me just arrange it a bit better. Have a look at this card. We have got Nine of Cups. This is clearly saying whatever your wishes are, they are coming true. Currently your energy is extremely powerful. I'm also feeling very excited because the things that are happening in my life, and they're happening with so much speed that I really felt like let me just dig into the reading. And yes, this is the energy. Everything that you have prayed for, if you're working to get something, somebody in your life, it is coming true. Wow. The next card is the Magician. Whatever your prayers, your chantings, your rituals, the energy is in the air, so you are doing it. You're very powerful. Your knowledge, your skills, and your desire is very powerful. You yourself, you are extremely capable of getting your dreams fulfilled. So, this clearly means do not beg to somebody for any help or for any guidance, assistance. Have tremendous desire and keep working with God. You are already doing it. Okay, let's see the next. This is Six of Wands. So I would say there is definitely a movement. I'm reading based on this card because this is the different deck, not the traditional deck that we use. But the card is showing definitely move ahead. There is the movement. So this is what exactly I'm also seeing in my life. Things suddenly started happening, and they started happening with very much speed. So what happens is, as the Magician card is saying, you are praying, you are meditating, so God is listening, and this is the time when God is answering all your magic, all your prayer that you are doing. Okay, so it is like when God is giving you a delivery, it is more faster than the online deliveries. So this is a time when whatever you have prayed for is coming in your life. Your dreams are coming true. Correct, the Nine of Cups, there's a lot of happy time here, and Six of Wands is actually telling you you have to do two things. Okay, you stay protected, work on your protection, number one, and number two is ground yourself very well, because the things have already started moving in your life. So what happens is, when actually things start appearing in life, we get emotional burden of it. Even if it is happy thing, we get so much excited, so there is energy drain. We cannot ground ourselves, we cannot remain steady and stable to enjoy this moment. Likely possibilities that you will end up in telling somebody who is negative, or you will do something which is negative, you know or you will break the secrecy, which is the first law of God. So people and their negative energies might enter by doing such acts. So this is very common, and this happens. Okay, so remember, there is a movement in your life. So till now, if things were like stagnant, now you will see the things started moving, and the energy is saying that here onwards there is a transition. Slowly, slowly, things will become normal in your life. Okay, so the movement is definitely here, and your dreams are coming true, correct? So slowly, slowly, like if there is no communication, you will come in contact. Your meetings and your calls would appear very natural, and then you will decide marriage. So the path will slowly, slowly unfold. Things will start happening very natural in your life. But this is the energy, exactly what I was saying, what I am experiencing in my life. Things started moving in your reality. So suddenly, all of a sudden, when SP shows up, your ex shows up, and there is no communication, you're going to be shocked with happiness, but you're going to be shocked. So it is very important to control yourself emotionally. Okay. This is for me, this is 100% correct for me. How about you? My goodness. Hamid. Hamid is again saying, focus on yourself and work on yourself, protect yourself, meditate. You are being guided, you have all the powers. Do not beg, you don't need anyone to help you. Okay, do not give your powers to anybody. This actually happened in my life. So God is telling you, work within yourself. All the healing work that you have to do on yourself, focus on that. Then your outside reality will change. Stop going outside. Okay, hermit, when it shows up, I'm not saying literally you have to isolate yourself from the people, but hermit is telling you, you are getting the divine guidance. Okay, when it is with the magician, hermit is telling you, you keep working, you are intuitive, you are getting divine guidance. Okay, and you work on yourself, you work on healing yourself, you work on everything that you can do, because you are doing it. So keep working, do not go outside. Outside reality will just change because you are working. Okay? And we don't have to work on anyone else. We simply have to work on ourselves. Okay? Let's see what is happening in between you and your person right now. Romantic relationships. Just think about your person, and let's see what is happening right now in the romantic relationship between. Okay, let's see, these two cards are saying, this is the card Ten of Swords, saying there is a pressure. Either of you is not able to see the situation clearly, or maybe both of you are not able to see the situation clearly, and this is just the mental trap. Okay, that's why meditation is the solution, so that we can clear this negative energy, all these 10 swords that you are seeing, so clear them from around you. You'll be able to see the situation. Do not take tension, do not take pressure. This is not the energy of taking pressure or tension. Okay, and we have, now this card was horizontal. How should we take? If we take it reverse, okay, Four of Cups in the reverse. So if we take it like this in the straight way, still it is conveying the message that currently there is probably like nothing happening in your relationship, but this situation is changing. That's what we have got the cards saying, the movement. So the situation is changing, and it will change when you will lift up these 10 of swords. Okay, and just keep doing the meditation. Okay, meditate with Archangel Michael and ask him to remove all negative energies around you, your person, your communication, your marriage with your person. Okay, and let's see what is the energy, what is actually happening in romantic relationship between, and right now what is happening, what is this energy, what is happening between romantic relationship Okay, any other card? Okay. Three of Pentacles is here, so it looks like a teamwork. You might get some, actually, I don't know. There was some uncle who randomly popped in, but I really sensed a lot of ego from his side, and he wanted to take entire credit. Like, if he would help me and my person, he would say that because of me, you both got married. So I don't want that. But it is not about this particular person, this uncle stuff. But it's like if you close one door, somebody else will come, some another door will come. Likely, we can say helpful people, helpful resources might arise somewhere, in your relationship. They might bridge both of you, or they might help you, you know. Um, or there can be actually celebration with few people, like when both of you come in together. But yes, there is some group celebration, there is some teamwork in this. And it's okay if you feel negative energy from one person, you definitely say no to that person, but God will send some another person. Okay, so let's see what is this happening. Another one is the sun. So sun in the reverse is just saying there is not complete celebration right now. There is, lot of things that are not clear in your relationship right now. I'm not saying you both are not clear. Okay, I'm just reading a temporary phase, what is right now, what is happening. So there can be some miscommunication, there can be like there's no exact clarity. Like if you both want to chat online, on which messenger you should connect. Okay, or there is no clarity, like there is a decision to be made, and your person is not getting exact clarity, like how should I move, when should I take decision, how should I communicate with her. So there is some kind of lack of clarity, because of which this celebration is on hold. But I see the celebration, and I also see helpful people will arise from somewhere. Okay, need not be like they have to play the role of mediators, but if you need some help, ask God to send really useful resources. God will send somebody who will act as a bridge, or who will help you in moving your stuck situation ahead, you know like that kind of energy is here. And one more card is Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there is actually, I mean, I'm just here to tell honestly. I may not be able to decode all the messages correctly, but I have to read the energy correct. So it is saying the closure. Okay, so I'm reading the current phase, correct? I'm reading the current phase in your relationship. So there is something closing. So it can be, the lack of clarity or the confusion that is ending up. And this will end because of few people might act as intermediary help, or few people might help you, or I mean, somehow this stage is ending. Okay, this stage is ending, whatever is going on in your relationship right now. And the confusion is ending, that is making you stuck, that is making you hold on your celebrations and happiness, that is ending. And anyways, there will be pretty soon, there will be the new celebration. Okay, so there's also possibility what happened with me right now, I just told you with the card. So there is possibility that somebody who wanted to help, who is not very clear with the intentions, correct, and that person can just walk out of your life. This actually happened with me and that particular uncle, as I'm telling you. But anyhow, the question was what is current energy, correct, in the relationship. So massive closure is there in the relationship currently. Like if there is no communication stage right now, it is ending. There is the stage of lack of clarity, that is ending. Okay, and this is the card of celebration. So when something bad is ending, there will be the celebration pretty soon. Okay, or it is also possible that somebody will help you and you both will meet together. It's possible, like all of a sudden at some friend's home you will meet. Anything is possible. Okay, but anyhow, whatever was going on in the relationship, as of now, that is closing. I see helpful people, helpful resources, and the celebration coming up. Okay. Oh, good thing. Let's check what is the energy of your person right now. And for this, you simply have to think about your person, and let's see what is their energy right now towards you. I now call upon. Take deep breath. Let's see. I'm speechless. Oh my god. What is the energy of this person? Any other card? Bapre. Too much, too much. Any other card? Let's take the bottom cards wherever there are clusters. Number one card that came. Number one. Lovers. They deeply love you, and there might be no communication right now, but definitely your person has loving feelings for you. So we are checking what is their energy right now. Okay, they might not be expressing, that is different thing, but this person loves you a lot. Number two is King of Cups. This person has lots of emotions that they are holding on, and pretty soon they will open up. They are trying to deal with all these emotions a bit mature way. Like they are trying to control and they are trying to arrange things and something like that. Oh, wow, what an amazing card. Beautiful illustrations. Ten of Cups. They will reach out to you with the wedding proposal. It will bring family happiness, lot of family celebrations and joy. I love this deck. This is my new deck, and I have used it for 2 to 3 readings. But I mean, I can understand there's a lot of light coming from behind. Let me try fixing up a little bit if I can. Is it helping? But really, see, it has like beautiful, like I feel really magical when I look at these cards. And Ten of Cups is definitely the family happiness card. So they do have marriage with you in their mind. They have not left you. And High Priestess. See, so you both are connected intuitively, or they are aware about your spiritual powers. Okay, and your prayers are working with your person. So if you have prayed God, for their protection and healing, God is definitely working. I love these illustrations. I can't tell you, this is appearing super magical. Wow, can you see this now? Wow. Now, what's happening with my. Wow. So your prayers are working with your person, and Two of Wands. My goodness, this person has a lot of love for you. They may not be showing it, but definitely they want to communicate with you. They will reach out to you, and for them you mean a lot. You mean their entire world, entire universe. You mean victory. And wow, they might reach you. Okay, watch what happens within next 2 hours or next 2 days. Okay, the Wands is very powerful card, and you two might get together. And Two of Pentacles is in the reverse, so this is actually very good thing. They have stopped juggling, they have stopped balancing, and they are allowing the energy to flow. They might reach you out. They are loving, and they might express this out. you know so there is pretty much, I mean, there's nothing to be balanced, like things are confirmed, or well concretized in their mind, but they conclusively the person has a lot of love and they might reach you out. And let's say, what do you see about, let's check the communication energy, correct? What is the communication energy between, what is the communication energy between, communication energy between, see, I have got a lot of cards, but we're going to read, and the card that is facing me is the Magician. Are you working and praying for the communication with this person? Definitely your magic is in the air and your prayers are working. The energy is amazingly enchanted with this communication energy, and everything that you are doing, whatever things you are doing spiritually, prayers, rituals, meditations, they are working in this communication. Then Five of Cups, old things are going, so it might take some time, but it's okay. Queen of Cups is there, so you have a lot of good feelings. And if something happens in this way that you are allowed to express your feelings, or if you have a chance to express your feelings, okay, definitely go ahead and do that and express your feelings will add more faster communication. Knight of Swords, the communication will come very quickly. I mean, they might take time, but the moment they decide, they will call you and it will be a very clear communication. Like, it won't be just going out for tea or coffee or something. It's going to be very clear communication, and they will end this no communication very quickly, very sharply. And it's just one decision. There are no problems, no obstacles. Eight of Cups is also there. So, Eight of Cups is also there. Do not do excess of hard work, and if you can do little bit charity to the people, you know, or take care of the nature, definitely do that, because what this card is showing, that's what the thing I'm going to tell you, correct? So this card is talking about money, this card is talking about giving, okay, and give a lot of love to your person. Also, stop expecting from your person, okay. Every deck has different illustrations, but that's how we get different messages. So this card is saying this one. Three of Swords. Yes, there was a heartbreak, I think, that was affecting this communication. Okay, in the past, there were some kind of understandings or something, that was painful, and that's why there was this kind of communication blockage in the energy. But I see there was a painful communication in the past, because we are checking the communication energy. Then the Hanged Man is in the reverse, so they are coming up in their consciousness. They are able to think wisely, and let's see what they do. What Five of Swords is also there in the reverse. So stay away from all these negative people, and a lot of negative people have already gone through your life, so this is really amazing, and you will do it and your person will do it. Okay, do not allow anyone to interfere. The Hermit is in the reverse. Can you see this? So this clearly mentions that both of you want to communicate. Okay, they want to come out of this living alone kind of stuff. Both of you want to communicate. Okay, so do not pressurize your person at all, because it would be like your person wants to communicate with you, but you are pressurizing. You are saying, please, please, please talk to me. So this will exert more inertia from your person's side, like, okay, okay, she's begging, so I will just eat more footage. So don't do that. Your person also wants to talk to you, to communicate. They feel lonely, so they want to come out of it. And again, there's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So things might happen suddenly. The Page of Pentacles is like very slow message. So if you can express your feelings towards your person, your magic is already working, and it will bring up the communication. Okay, but I see currently there is no communication, and probably it was because of the past heartbreaks or misunderstandings, and also if person had negative relationships in the past, okay, that is still affecting the communication. But we don't have to dwell in it, we don't have to go in it. That's not our matter, your person, and the other negative people will handle those things. And let's see what is coming next in this relationship. Yeah, that this is important. What is expected next in this relationship between any other card? Celebration is gonna be there pretty soon. Okay. Six of Swords. Not too good card, but anyways, there is a movement. Okay. Negative people, painful memories, going away, washing away. Allow it to go very quickly. Release. Four of Wands in the reverse. Wedding decisions are still hanging. Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Your person is holding on to, they expressing their feelings, and that is the reason they are holding on to this wedding decision, or because of this wedding decision, they are they are basically thinking about this wedding, and that is the reason they are not talking, they are not expressing. Maybe they feel pressure because of the wedding, like they have to marry and take up the responsibility, or they don't want to marry right now, or whatever it is. Well, these are not good cards, but definitely you can do the energy work. What you have to do is keep doing your techniques, rituals, prayers, meditations. There are loop chants on our channel that are free of cost. Feel free to use them. And yes, absolutely. This energy will change. We will keep on taking readings. So do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you will get notified for the live sessions, and we will check the readings time to time. And in the readings, we will get to know when the energy has shifted. We will see the beautiful loving cards appearing, and we will see the energy shifted. Okay. Currently, this is the energy, and you can definitely change it. This is the importance of having tarot reading. So continue working on yourself. We have already got the message. You are powerful and you can do that. Do not go to anybody begging that somebody needs to help you. Okay, you can definitely do that, and do not miss out your meditations. Okay, do not miss out your prayers. God is working with you. Okay, so that's all, and stay blessed, keep smiling, allow all negative people, negative energies to go out of your life. Okay, and when the wedding comes, it has to be very happy wedding, because ultimately it's going to be your full life. It's not a challenge that you have to get it in your life. So do not do any over smart thing in this. Once you get this person, once you marry this person, it's going to be your full life. There's going to be the atmosphere in your home. So these going to be the people with whom you're going to live your life with. So go only by following the path of love and light. And I don't think so. What I personally feel, what was my journey, what we have learned is, do not allow any third person to interfere in both of you. And absolutely, if there is love between both of you, you will be able to be with each other, and there is no need of any third person to have a mediatory role or convince one person for another. It doesn't really happen, because lifetime that person is not going to be with you for the convincing matters, and this is not the relationship between two. Correct. So do not beg, work on yourself, and we will keep taking the readings, and we'll get to know when the energy is changing. Okay. What I feel is it should change instantly, and well, it is possible. You just communicate with your God, and your God can do anything. you know so yeah, it feels dull when we get such kind of readings. I honestly don't like when somebody's keeping anybody hanging. That I really don't like. I don't keep things hanging at all. But now what to do? Yeah, what to do? I'm answering you. Write a letter to your God, okay, to all the gods to whom you love, you worship, and write your entire situation, okay, and ask your God to flip the situation very instantly. and to take you out of this situation. So whatever are your feelings, make it precise, write letter to your God and keep it with God, or on your work desk. And you can just open the God's photo on your laptop. That's what I do. And you can just keep it with your gods and then keep it somewhere else, somewhere in your work desk, so that it'll be safe, nobody else will see that. And rest, God will take care of it. Our job is to hand it over to God as soon as possible so that we won't waste our time, because God's energy is very enormous, and it will take a lot of time and efforts for us to work on it, but God can do it very quickly. That's the reason, simply work with God and ask God to, help you out in this situation. Please, please, please. And also, you can say, I will give you so and so offerings, okay, once you do my this work. And keep a note in your Google Drive or somewhere what all things you have promised God. And once your thing is done, you can just give your offerings and share your success story over the internet. That would be lovely public gratitude, isn't it? So, yeah, do not go to anybody else. Humans are nothing. God is doing everything. So, straight away, do talk with God, write a letter to God, and ask them to help you very quickly. And in that return, you will give so and so offerings, and your God will definitely do it for you. Offerings is because of the love and trust on the God, and this is the energy exchange with the God. Okay, we are not doing any business with God, because God is the creator of everything. What are we to give anything to God? But definitely you tell this, that God, I will give you so and so. And this is the energy exchange. That's why they will work in your favor. Okay. And expect miracles, expect miracles. Don't say that the situation is going to be like that so long, anything is possible anytime. So right now also things can turn upside down 180 degrees. Let's take this reading. Can I expect sudden miracles in this case of, can I expect sudden miracles? Can I expect sudden miracles in this case? Now this card is slanting. Can I expect sudden miracles in this case? Please, one card, one card. Please, please. One card. Can I expect sudden miracles in this case? Now I got the one card. I'm gonna see whatever it is. Ten of Pentacles. It's actually something that will take up a time, You can't expect sudden miracles in this case. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. But issue is things should be healed and resolved completely. We don't want to mess up with all these negative energies lifetime. Okay? Wow, what a beautiful deck. I love this. I will share the deck flip through and review pretty soon on our channel. Okay? And with this, time to say bye. Have a look at the back of this deck while I'm doing bye to everybody. Such a beautiful deck. See you soon in the next one. Do subscribe to my channel for more readings.